Hi, how's it going? My name is Chris Joy with For Love of People. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about one of my favorite practices. It's a walking meditation. Now, I don't know if you're the kind of person who's active and high energy, high strung, but for me, meditation practice has been a challenge, especially to sit down for a long time. I've just never been the kind of person who can sit down for a very long time, so learning how to meditate was hard. But eventually, when I did learn to sit and learn how to meditate, I pretty quickly realized that I could integrate some of these meditation practices into my daily walks. And that's kind of how this walking meditation came about. So today I'm just going to share some of the things that I've learned. Hopefully this can be a resource for you, especially those of you who are, like I say, high energy, high strung. You want to add meditation to your practice. Well, this is a way not only to practice a little bit of meditation, but you're going to get some physical health benefits, and you're overall just going to feel more grounded, centered, connected to your body, to nature, to your neighborhood. Really, what do you have to lose? This is an amazing practice. So what do you need to get started for walking meditation? Well, you don't really need anything, but there's some things that can be helpful to make you have a better time. You're definitely going to want to have some comfortable clothing. You want to be warm enough, because this isn't a fast walk. This is actually a slow walk. Richard Rohr says, we walk like a friar, meaning that it's just kind of reference to the old slow walk, a little bit behind the next person, You want to walk alone. This isn't something that you bring your friends with. And although I love walking with my friends and my family and my boys, my wife, this is a solo activity. So set some time aside for just yourself to come out here daily. I suggest, investing a little bit and some decent gear. You can always save money on previous year's clearance brands. You need hydration. Want to bring water with you out here. No music. You just want to be able to listen to your body, to listen to nature, and whatever else you notice out here. So it's important to be alone and to be quiet best you can. Lunchtime seems to be a good fit for me. Whatever's a good fit for you, though. Just figure out the time that makes most sense. This is a great way to kind of decompress and reset in the middle of the day. So I do this right after lunch every day. When you start your walking meditation, I suggest to kind of just check in. Remember, we're walking slowly here. We're breathing intentionally. And now we're just starting to kind of pay attention. What do you notice in your body as you get moving? Any aches and pains? Any stiffness or tightness? Whatever it is, try to notice that without judgment. It's real easy to say, oh, that's my bad knee. No good knees or bad knees today. Just knees that ache a little. Got a little tension in my forehead. I don't know what you notice. Just pay attention to that. And as you've kind of checked in with your body, start to bring your awareness to your breath. Your breath is an anchor for this meditation, a place that you're going to be able to come back to. Anytime you start to daydream, or you notice you're just speed walking or looking around, thinking about God knows what, the second you notice that, you come back to the breath. You take a deep breath in through the nose, hold it. I love to feel the belly before you let that breath out slowly. Let's go ahead and do that. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Sometimes I'll even stretch it out, You could touch your toes. The important thing is to notice that breath, to pay attention, to be sure you're breathing out here. And the things that we're watching for out here today: water, wind, plants, animals. Water, wind, plants, and animals. You're just gonna have to trust me. I've been working on this for quite a while, and it's these 4 things that I've discovered that really give you a sense of grounded and connectedness to your body, to nature, and even to your neighborhood. Sometimes you'll be on these walks and there'll be lots of animals out to observe. Ducks and geese, maybe lots of dogs, depending on where you're at. Out here today, not as many animals, but the wind is dominant. So pay attention to the wind. Notice how that feels on your skin. See if you can watch the wind kind of rustle through the trees. Seeing how the wind feels on my skin, I wonder how it feels on the trees. Maybe similar. Start to pay attention to the plants around you. Be curious. So what kind of plants they are? We got the Oregon blackberry here. A little past their prime. If you're skilled at identifying plants, and there's some edible plants, even better to have a few. On this trail, I'll often have a blackberry. Getting nature into you in a literal sense. Oh. Just saw a big bird. Saw the shadow, I didn't see the bird. I like to kind of really connect with it. So I'll take some of the plants, some leaves, whatever, pine needles, and just kind of hold them, kind of rub them, make sure you're not allergic. I'm aware there's a lot of essential oils from these plants just kind of in this area. I'm breathing that in, feeling that. The leaves are, wind's blowing the pine needles down. What else do you notice? I've been kind of walking this trail all year, so I've been able to watch this grass kind of die and these berries past their time now. But pay attention to how the seasons are changing, how the seasons are changing the plants. Oh, there's a big raptor. And always look for the beauty. I love to walk in the autumn season and notice the beauty of all of the deciduous trees changing. These plants are beautiful in all seasons. And I would suggest the same is true for people. Bring it back to the breath. Let's just take a second here. The sun is shining bright. Normally, you would think a practice like this requires perfect weather. Not true. Perfect weather can be boring out here. I daydream so hard when there's perfect weather. When there's storms and clouds, wind, rain, even a little ice and snow if you dressed for it. It could be a great opportunity to get out here and pay attention, getting out of your head and getting into nature. So what else? What else do you do when you're out here? What animals do you see? What plants do you see? If I feel like I'm not seeing any animals, I'll start to really look for them. Pretty quickly, you notice they're everywhere. Little bugs, birds. Why am I paying attention to the plants and animals? That's the meditation. So, stop real quick and smell the flowers. Always make sure to make time and stop and enjoy the nature that you're passing through. I like to carry a little bit with me. If you find you're walking too fast, that's probably an indication it's time to re-anchor. Take a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Just enjoy yourself. Giving yourself this gift. This is a gift. You never want to look at the sun, but I love just to feel the warm sun on my skin for a moment. Times like this, I like to just take a second. Thank God for this moment, for this time of peace. I thank God for meditation, the opportunity to just have peace of mind, to feel alive in my body. I'm so grateful to have control over how I feel. For so long, I felt out of control. Like I was just along for some wild ride. Now I'm able to know how to set the controls a little bit, tune things down a little, set my rhythm at an easier pace. It makes more sense. For whatever reason, I just was born wound up a little tighter. ADHD, I suppose. Whatever it is, feels good to be able to know that I'm able to calm myself. And I just want you guys to know that too. I want you to know that you can control yourself too, that you can feel better. You don't need to be out of control or living on edge, feeling like you're about to snap. I know how that is. I used to be so intense, so high-strung. Frankly, I was a danger to myself and everyone around me. So if you relate with this at all, you have to give this a shot. You'll have to try a walking meditation. I'm talking 20, 30 minutes a day. And I'd say for sure within a month, you're going to start to notice benefits. You're going to have more peace of mind. You're going to have stronger emotional resilience. You're going to feel more grounded and connected to your body, to nature, to your environment. So if this sounds good, give it a try. Start your walking meditation today. Get out there, put your shoes on, get some comfortable clothes. Remember, you do this alone. Don't bring any music with you. Just get out there. Start walking. start breathing. Pay attention. Water, wind, plants, animals. If you like 3, water, wind, wildlife. And what if you don't have this nice, big, beautiful field to walk in? That's okay. I recommend walking in your own neighborhood. This is where you're going to have the most sense of connected and groundedness and the sense of being at home, walking where you live. One of my favorite places to walk was when I worked in a really rough neighborhood downtown. And when I would walk out there at lunch every day with the people, talking with the people, getting to know them, the people are not a distraction. They're some of the most beautiful parts of this meditation is paying attention to all living things. And that especially includes the individuals that we encounter here. So always make time to say hello. I try to offer a kind greeting to every person I see. It can be a little weird at first, but it can be fun. People will start to see you coming and just expect a kind greeting from you. I think that you can keep your head up and your eyes open, and people are more likely to accept a greeting and to offer one back. I went on a long, slow run last week, and I counted up 25 people that I said good morning to. And just about every single one of them, with the exception of a couple younger folks, said good morning back. And I loved it. I think they loved it too. So when you're out here, look for opportunities, find nature spots, and to walk alone. Those are maybe the best and where you can really drop in. But never let location be an excuse not to walk. Getting out there in the hustle and bustle of a busy city can be just as much of a distraction from whatever's going on in your mind anyway. And it can get you out of your head, into your body, into your environment. And that actually can feel just as good. I love to be out here. I go to the river, I go to the forest, I go to the dunes, the desert, anywhere I can. But do whatever you have to do to get outside every day. 20, 30 minutes a day, you'll feel better. This is going to help not only your mental health, your physical health, your cardiovascular health. So I say give it a shot and let me know how it goes for you. If you enjoy this content, if this walking meditation is a benefit to you, then give us a like and a follow and a share. Again, my name is Chris with For Love of People. We go by FLOP. We're a nonprofit organization in Eugene, Oregon, and we're essentially trying to provide spiritual and emotional support to the more than 50% of Americans who don't have it. A lot of people out there, people just like me, maybe just like you, and we're out here trying to figure it out, trying to create our own spiritual practice, trying to figure out how to worship God, how to become better people. How do you build emotional resilience? How do you find peace of mind? These are some of the things that FLOP is here to help you figure out. Remember, this is a practice. So do your best, have fun with it, tweak it a little bit, figure out what works for you. I kind of made this one up, so make something up for yourself. What's a meditation practice that works for you? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience, what's working, what's not. You can always learn more about our organization at weareflop.org. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Threads. If you'd like a free t-shirt, go to weareflop.org and join our email list, and I'll mail one to you free of charge, 100%. Thank you. God bless.